It's your boy Grill here, back in another video, and today I got some other video guys, man. Today we're gonna be back with the LBR mode guide, best team guides and everything like that. So this one is actually more diverse in a sense. I probably feel like this is probably one of the most diverse ones. Not gonna lie to you guys. For the past like 2 to 3 ones, it was a little bit more niche and everything. Especially the last one was like Future Trunk Saga and all that good stuff. So you was basically running into the same 4 units. You're rocking Rose, Green Vegeta, Tag Trunks and Vegeta, Zamasu, Clapku. You probably run into those 5 units for real. Maybe some BB, so probably like 6 units. But yeah, this one is more diverse. So even if you don't have the new units, you should be able to form some type of team from this LBR mode. I feel like we're going to see a lot more variety in certain units and everything like that. So you guys do find this video to be helpful. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, leave a like and comment, and turn on the notice so whenever I do post a video or go live, you guys will get notified. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. So first, what we like to do, you guys know, we got to read the what's name, because we don't know what's the name, like what's the little special rules that they're going to add in, because you might, for example, like that last one, Zamasu didn't have endurance, so Zamasu value skyrocketed, plummeted down, right? So they might have something like this here. So either it says I'll only tag Future or God Key. So God Key and Future has a lot of variety, so that's actually pretty nice. It doesn't say Future and God Key, that's a good thing. So it says Future or God Key. So one of those two tags is pretty solid. So a lot of team builds that I'm gonna show you guys in there. So take a look here. Like I said, you get the 10 tickets. So the special rules is Dragon Ball chances down, so they lower the chance of Dragon Ball, so people don't rise and rush you immediately. And then damage inflicted up against Fusion Warriors. I wonder why they did that. To do extra damage against VB, right? So they don't want, because they know everyone's gonna rock Ultra Gogeta Blue, so they want to have people to do extra damage to Fusion Warriors, so you just to give him a disadvantage. So I'm curious to see how much damage they're actually going to do to Fusion Warriors. Like, they didn't really give us a percentage, but yeah, so lower Dragon Ball chance and then extra damage to basically Gogeta Blue. That's really the only Fusion Warriors you really rock. You're not going to really rock VB, I guess. VB is going to take a hit. CMZ is going to take a hit. Zamasu is going to take a hit. And then LF Gogeta Blue is going to take a hit. Anybody else that I'm thinking of? Yeah, those pretty much gonna be the main units. So yeah, let's actually take a look. So let's actually go with the Future setup first. Let's actually go Future, and then we're gonna go to God Key and then all that good stuff. So for the Future build, you gotta have my HP. You definitely wanna have my HP. Now, for the best green is definitely going to be the the Ultra Rose. If you guys have the Ultra Rose, rock them. Just rock them. I can't show you guys him, but I don't have him because I got shafted 27K. But Ultra Rose, you want to have Ultra Rose as your green. So next, in terms of the purple, you want to have this purple Rose, because like I said, there's going to be a lot of endurance-based units. You want to have Future Gohan, you want to have Zamasu. So the fact that this guy just nullifies endurance, and if you guys don't have Ultra Gogeta Blue, this guy can do the job for you. So Ultra Rose, this element LF Rose is going to be really powerful in this mode because of that. And then after that, in terms of the other units, bro, for blue, like I said, you probably might want to add Zamasu just to have endurance. He's a tanky unit, surprise support at a certain threshold. For his health, he gives damage inflicted buffs, and then allies' health restoration is really nice. Other than that, you can probably add in Future Gohan here. Future Gohan, you can never go wrong with Future Gohan. Support, healing the allies, disruption. He does it all. He does it all with no Zenkais. He's still a top tier unit. And in terms of the red, would I actually rock a red in this mode? I mean, granted, there's actually going to be some strong reds in here. So if I had to pick a red, if you're rocking for a Future setup, if you want to do a full color wheel, I'll probably go with the droids, because the droids can switch, do extra damage to blues, extra damage to yellows, and all that good stuff. And they nullify endurance, so do extra damage to Saiyans and Super Saiyans. I believe, is it Saiyans and Super Saiyans? Or I think it's Saiyans and Super Saiyans. Let me actually check that kid. Yeah, they do extra damage to Super Saiyans or Saiyans. So if you're facing against Roses, you're facing up against Future Gohan, you're facing up against all these other units that, Saiyans or Super Saiyan, they do extra damage and they nullify endurance. So they can definitely do some decent damage, some great damage in here. And then, like I said, for this green unit, if you don't have Ultra, what's the name? If you don't have Ultra Rose, like me, for example, you can rock this green Vegeta. Green Vegeta is pretty solid. I'd probably say he's probably the second best green in here, maybe tied up with just Trunks. You could probably do some setup like this, for example. Now, if I was to build a more niche future setup, you can kind of do like a niche future hybrid setup, right? So we take these units out here, put in future Gohan, for example. Let's go put future Gohan here. I don't know if I would actually put in Soda Hope Trunks. I don't really feel that he's all that right now. I'm just not really confident in him, but you guys could actually just put in just Trunks here if you guys want to have this type of setup here, like maybe like a hybrids future setup here. Let me actually think about the bench for here. Let me go here. Where's the Trunks at? Where's that green Jack Trunks right here? And then yellow, or would I go with a blue? Or you can go here to Zenkai buff the free to play Trunks, or you can go here to Zenkai buff this future Gohan. You can do something like this, or what you can do as well is you can switch this out and go like a yellow blue hybrids future setup and add Vegeta and Trunks here. So you have double Zenkai buff here. And if you want to add a Zenkai buff for this free to play Trunks here, you can actually add in this guy here if you want to, or if you want to add another color just in case you're facing up against Ultra Rose, which is probably what you're gonna be facing a lot of the times. You're gonna probably want a powerful purple like this like this Rose here, for example. There's so much builds that you can make off this off this team that it actually makes no sense. Off this future setup, that it makes no sense. You can go with a blast based setup here, go here, rock this setup here, rock these three. I feel like you can definitely do something like this, and then probably Zenkai buff the droids, and then Zenkai buff tags, Trunks, and Vegeta. I'm just showing you guys a lot of different team variants. So granted, I'm gonna show you guys all these setups, and then I'm gonna show you guys the optimal equipments that you guys can use for this setup. So if you guys probably don't want a Zenkai buff, maybe you don't want a Zenkai buff the track Trunks and the Vegeta, then put VB in there. This is Zenkai buff Zamasu. Like, there's a lot of builds that you guys can do with this future setup, bro. I'm trying to think of anybody else. You guys could probably rock more of a PO setup if you want to. You guys want to add in Cell. I think Cell is actually pretty solid there too. He's also really solid purple, doing extra damage to hybrids and Saiyans. So you're going to see Roses, you're going to see Gogeta Blues, you're going to see a lot of Trunks. So the fact that he does extra damage to hybrids and Saiyans is really nice as well. So you can actually add Cell in there. Probably Zenkai buff from with Rose and do some setup like this, and maybe add like future Gohan here, so you guys can do something like this. I think this is a pretty solid setup if you guys want to have some type of build like this. Or you can take them out, like I said, you can take them out. You can put Rose here, and then you guys can put Merzamasu, the double Zenkai buff Rose. So him himself, and then Merzamasu. Do some setup like this. I'm trying to think of any other setups that I would put. In terms of free-to-play units, this yellow Trunks is also not bad as well. So you guys do have this yellow Trunks Max. He's also a pretty solid yellow unit, just in case you guys do want another yellow unit. If you guys don't have like Trunks and Vegeta, for example, I feel like that yellow free-to-play Trunks can get the job done as well. Another sleeper unit is actually going to be this green Goku here. This guy's an absolute wall. He fulfills his role as a defensive unit amazingly. Amazing. This is amazing, right? Just does it well. So definitely have him in there if you don't have the green Ultra Rose. He's also pretty solid. Any other setups that I'll probably do? You can add in this Vegeta here. If you guys want to add this free-to-play Vegeta here, you guys can do some setup like this where you have this guy here, and then you got Trunks and Vegeta, because he does provide support for Vegeta if you have the Vegeta clan ally members. So you guys can do some type of setup like this, which is okay. You know, I'll probably just stick with the droids, not gonna lie to you. Just have more offensive damage and stop relying on too much on one unit. So with the VT. So any other builds? I'm just trying to just think of any other builds that I can quickly make for you guys in terms of these future setups. Like I said, it's so much diversity. So much diversity is the fact that you have a future and God key. So I think this is kind of the gist of them. Yellow Cell, yellow free-to-play Cell is okay. He has some nice support for a blast-based setup. If you definitely want to rock like probably something like this, you guys can definitely do that as well. Anybody else that I want to take note? Red CMZ, like I said, he's going to be at a disadvantage. You will see a lot of powerful blues, extra damage to Fusion Warriors is going to try to take a hit on him. He's already a squishy unit, so the fact that there's going to be everyone's doing extra damage to him it's not going to put him in a good spot. I think this green Gohan is pretty solid as well. Like I said, this green Vegeta is okay if you want to do like some green, yellow, blue setup like this. Anybody else I'm trying to think of? I think that's pretty much it with the future. I think I kind of covered all the top tier units for the future setup. This green Goku Black, I mean this blue Goku Black is not bad, but a lot of people don't have this guy at high stars. The support that he does is pretty okay, and then the fact that he carries a blue can really help out if you do have Ultra Rose, because Ultra Rose's blue card is absolutely cracked. The amount of abnormal condition that you get when you pop his blue card is pretty nuts. So if you do have this guy, you guys could probably consider him as well. The only problem is his only Zenkai buff for this mode will probably be this guy, because he's the one that does blue future. But you guys can definitely rock that guy as well. Anybody else I'm trying to think of? I'm just trying to, like I said, I'm just trying to just paint an image in some of these teams that you guys can do. So there's a lot of diversity. Like I said, there's a lot of diversity. Next week, I can kind of go with God Key, and then after that, you can kind of just merge them. Now, God Key, for God Key build, you definitely want to leader Gogeta Blue, because I think he gives his full ultra damage when he's paired with Fusion Warriors. So the fact that you're rocking him on God Key, he's not going to have all the Fusion Warriors on his setup. So if you're rocking him on here, you can still have Maya's HP, or you can switch it out and have Red God Goku. Like I said, I think the best setup is going to be Gogeta Blue, Ultra Rose, and then Zamasu, or probably Future Gohan. One of those two. I probably feel like that's going to be the strongest. Double Ultras with Zamasu and Future Gohan. I feel like that's going to be, like I said, the best team setup. So you could do something like this with Ultra Gogeta Blue. Like, granted, he's going to be typed. He's going to have more people doing damage to him. He does do extra damage to Rose. He is a purple unit. I meant he is a purple unit, but Rose, like I said, everyone's doing extra damage to Fusion Warriors. So with Rose, if you do have Ultra Rose, I'll probably build a setup something like this, for example. Maybe actually this. Yeah, I'll probably build a setup like this for Rose, because remember, Rose wants to be paired with future units. So I'll probably take out this Goku here. Let me actually put in future. Take out this Goku, and then put Mai here. Oops, put Mai here, and then you put Ultra Rose there. So Rose is going to get 25 damage inflicted instead of 30, because Ultra Gogeta Blue isn't a future unit. But the fact that he get 25 and the Gogeta Blue get 30 would be nice. You could take out Rose, I mean Zamasu here, and like I said, you can put in Future Gohan if you want someone to slow down Gogeta Blue in a sense, and then you have Rose. You could definitely build some type of setup like this as well. Anything else? Any other team setups? Let me actually take a look more into the God Key setups. Clap Crew, I personally don't think Clap Crews are gonna have that much value. A lot of people are gonna be rocking Roses and Gogeta Blues. So you definitely gonna, me personally, I would probably build a team that has powerful yellows and powerful purples, because Gogeta Blue and Rose is gonna be running this. Another setup that I totally forgot about is you can definitely rock, what's the name? Trunks and Vegeta with this Evolution Vegeta. This Evolution Vegeta is really powerful. You can go with a setup like this, for example. And then, let me see. Actually, you want to, that's actually the leader. What's the name here? Yeah. And then you can do something like this. And then you can Zenkai buff like this, for example. Or you can double Zenkai buff them, triple Zenkai buff the Trunks and Vegeta. Or, like I said, you could just Zenkai buff this Zamasu here with them, or with this unit. Like I said, this amount of diversity on this team is actually, in this mode, is going to be pretty good. Anybody else? Another interesting team, you might see people trying to rock like a mono purple in a sense, where you have Goku Vegeta, you have Rose, and then you have Gogeta Blue here, and then after this you put in like Zamasu, and then you put in this Vegeta here, and then you put something like this. I can actually see some mono. What's the names going in here? Some mono purples. Don't be surprised you see some mono purples running around in this mode, which is actually going to be pretty funny. Another setup that you can do is actually rocking this, and this. So you guys have endurance in a revival unit with revival UI Goku. Like I said, bro, a lot of setups that you guys can do with this team. So I'll probably do something like this here. And then maybe you might want to Zenkai buff the Goku here, so probably do something like this. Yeah, you will see a lot of different teams, bro. You will see a lot of different teams. Trying to think of any other setups that I'm seeing with my eyes, bro. Like, yeah, there's just so many teams that you guys can build off this mode. And like I said, if I was to build a team, I'll have units. I'll have some powerful yellow units and some powerful purple units. just to slow down Rose and what's name. I'm not the biggest. I don't know if I really want to. You really want to rock too many blues, because like I said, I don't really know how many people are gonna be rocking Rose in this mode. But having a powerful yellow, having a powerful purple is gonna be must. But yeah, I think I showed you guys some variants of some teams, bro. I probably am missing out on some other units that I'm just not thinking about, or other like synergies that I'm not thinking about. But like I said, there's just so many powerful units and so many different builds you guys can use the leader slots with Future and God Key, bro. Like there are two of the top tags in the game right now, just because of the amount of powerful units they have in there. So you guys can definitely get real creative in who you put in here and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of a gist of it. I'm gonna show you guys some peers, bro, for Future and God Key. So if you guys are rocking Future, Blast based Future, actually God Key or Blast based Future, one of those two. Farm this Awakened equipment here, gives them up base blast attack, and Pure Blast is Awakened equipment, which is really nice as well. This one, if you're rocking a strictly Future setup, Awakened equipment here up to 6 Pure Future, so up to 18 Pure. If you're rocking a Pure Strike, definitely a must have. If you're rocking like a hybrids, if you're rocking like a hybrids Future setup, Awakened hybrids equipment. If you're rocking a blast based feature here, you guys can add this, get up to 15 blasts. If you guys don't want to farm this here, you guys don't want to farm this, you guys can farm this equipment from the equipment collection, Z-Metal Insane Shop. If you guys are rocking a PO Vegeta Clan setup, you guys can rock this Pure Plat right here. Does extra for Pure Strike and Pure Blast. So if you're rocking like the free-to-play Trunks, maybe Green Rose, and then probably Gogeta Blue or something like that. You know, you could rock this on the Rose and the free to play Trunks, which will do, you know, be pretty nice synergy there. If you're rocking a God Key setup, a full Saiyan God Key setup, you guys can get this equipment here. I think the event actually went away for this, but you guys do have this. You guys can definitely rock this as well. If you have a, say for example, Rose, you rock a Rose on some weird setup, and you just have this Pure Strike here, you guys can use this, bro, for Future. So units like God, like I said, Rose, VV, LF Rose, Future, Gohan, like I said, because you're rocking them with Gogeta Blue. A lot of units, equipment metal, Shane Shop. I'm trying to just think about all the equipments that I'm thinking of right now. Blast based Saiyans, bro. You going with the strike based Saiyans, but there's just so many peers that you can rock on this, bro. It's insane. It's insane. There's a lot of features, there's a lot of peers that you guys can rock, but depending on your build or blast base and strike base. So me personally, if I'm building the team, I'm gonna have a team that consists of a powerful yellow and a powerful purple, because the top 2 units in here is gonna be Rose and it's gonna be Gogeta Blue. So if you guys don't have those 2 units, build a team that consists of a powerful yellow and a powerful purple, just so you guys can somewhat slow them off a little bit, and then you should be good to go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Comment down below what tabs you guys are gonna rock. There's so many teams variants that you guys can use. Me personally, I'm probably gonna rock Gogeta Blue because I need someone to slow down Rose, and then to slow down Gogeta Blue, I'm probably gonna rock either Evo or Trunks and Vegeta or some setup like that. And then for my last unit, maybe I might do like a yellow purple setup, probably yellow purple, maybe something weird. Who knows, bro? I'm still trying to figure out what I'm actually gonna rock. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, and grow up, man. I'm out. Peace.